Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be talking about vaults and also this incredible deck, and also the fact that I have direct access to devs of the game. So if you guys are having any issues with the game, or if you want to leave any feedback, well, the people already leave a lot of feedback for the devs, but I do have direct access to them now and I can talk to them. And it's really cool to know information firsthand, because some of the information, unfortunately, it isn't publicly announced. If you don't have an inside person, like, you're not gonna know up-to-date information, unfortunately. I am trying to see if I can work with them a bit, see if I can, become like a community spokesperson or something like that. I'm gonna see if they'll allow me to do that, but I'm gonna try to play a little bit bigger role and try to leverage what little power I have on my YouTube channel to see if I can maybe do like announcements for them or whatever, try to get more information out, because there's a lot of information that the general public does not know, but being an insider, you do know. So I am part of that little group that they have, and I do have direct access to them. So trust me, they've been getting a lot of flack about the vaults, and we're going to discuss that. So let's go ahead and begin with the vaults. Basically, you have to spend gems if you want to have any decent chance, because I'm not sure if you guys noticed or not. If you spend gems, you're getting 10 vault rewards, 3-star and up, right? But if you're just spending the tokens, you're getting 10 vault rewards, 1-star and up. So you're going to get a lot of those scrolls that they put in. You're going to get a lot of materials, and I guess that's okay. But if you're a free-to-play player, it's like you're kind of getting punished. I don't really like the fact that that's 1-star and up for free, and then that's 3-star and up. But I guess they have to leverage the money making somehow. So I did go ahead and reset my vault just now again. So this is like my second time go around in the master vault. So once you clear out all the top rewards, you reset it, and then you have another chance to go for the ultra rare. So that's how you can get 2 ultra rares. You got to get the top rewards and then go ahead and get the ultra rare again. But then again, you're spending so many gems, it's kind of ridiculous. And again, you can argue like, hey, you don't have to spend and use tokens, but again, the amount of scrolls and materials and other junk that you get that you don't really want or need, there's just not enough cards in there. And unfortunately, there has been miscommunication. They said that you're going to be getting cards, basically. And cards is anything. It does not necessarily mean it's a hero. It can be a material. It can be an essence. It can be anything. A scroll. A card is a card. Everything in their game is basically called a card. Relic is a card. Everything is a card, not just heroes. Heroes are specifically called heroes. So when they said, you'll be getting cards, they didn't mean heroes in particular. They meant everything, regardless of star. So that's the vault. It kind of, it was like their first try. I hope they are gonna do a little bit of tweaking, because I think it does need a lot of tweaking. Also, like the vault bosses, let me go back here. The vault bosses that you see pop up, they're not giving you more tokens per se. They're still gonna give you 100 tokens. So people were saying like they're called vault bosses, they should be giving more tokens, but unfortunately they don't. So let's go ahead and give it a try. Let's go ahead and get in there. And so that's why you see a lot of people, by the way, just tagging the bosses, like the vault bosses, the solo bosses, because you just have to participate. And the reason behind that the devs said was they're trying to make it fair for everybody regardless. But then they kind of messed up, because the MVPs are, the go-to players that, like, you're messing up the MVPs, basically. The reason people want to kill these bosses and do damage and like spend money on these decks is so, they can place higher and have decent trophies. So right now my skill just activated, so you're gonna activate both of them, and that's what it kind of looks like. So that's how people have been doing incredible damage. That's it. Just to quickly explain the deck, You do want to have like your flame hearts there, like either one or two. I like to have two because their skill does enough damage, and I don't really need that much of a turn delay. But you need them for the passive to proc. So the flame heart has a passive called Heart of Flame. So when this is active, you can use their abilities to create the fire gems tier 4s. So both of them are kind of doing the same thing, but you need both. If Heart of Flame is active, instantly generate 12 Fable intensity. So this is a really good like combination. You're getting basically about 4 to 5 possible tier 4 fire gems together. So this is like massive damage. It's not so much focused on the amount of gems as it is the amount of power gems that you spawn, and then you can just combine them to deal massive damage. Also, I didn't mention in my video going over this leader skill right here, 400% damage and HP for all fire fable heroes and GVG attacks. This is specifically for guild versus guild. Now, I think this is gonna be the new go-to deck possibly in the guild versus guild. I think a lot of people are gonna be running this layout. And, you know, a lot of these people that have their nice setups with the other wardens, alacrity, and their skills with the power gem silence and stuff like that, I think there's gonna be a bit of a switch around, I think, with this new deck. I think you're gonna have to have other cards in there that, you know, try to mess up these skills. So they're changing it up a bit, what we're used to seeing. So I think this deck is really good. I haven't used it to the full extent. That was like my first time using it, as you just saw. But I really want to get something harder to kill. And I might have to... Okay, let me try this. So this is the vault. This is the highest level. Not level in particular, but this is like the ascended version. So this is the one that you want to try to do the most damage on. If you can MVP this one, you'll get 300 extra vault tokens. But if you don't, you can just participate and get 150. So this is the only vault boss that you can actually MVP on and get more vault tokens. Everything else, nothing happens. You're just going to get the 150. So that you're only getting like 50 more for anything vault. You get 300 for Inferno. So a regular Inferno solo boss that you run into, you're going to be getting 300. And then when you run into a vault boss, you're only getting 150. So, I mean, they need to fix a couple of things, but I don't know. I hope they go ahead and make some changes the next time this comes around. I think this definitely needed more testing, especially with the free vault tokens, because those, I think, even though they're free, and I understand you want us to grind it out, but I think it's still almost impossible with the amount of time that you have to complete the vault and go on and then all that. So I think it's kind of unfair, and I think it needs to be adjusted. So hopefully they do that. I haven't read anything yet, but I know that a lot of people have been saying like, hey, you know, you guys kind of messed up and you need to fix this. So hopefully they do. Right there, I did not get any of the power gems together. You can always like add maybe like a night sun or something else into the mix to see if you can do it better. I haven't tried that yet, but that is also another option. So let's see if I can quickly match this up. Try to get the... no, I just messed up right there. I wanted to have like 6-7 tier 4s and try to match them, but I MVP'd right there, 4.5 billion. So I'm basically guaranteed to have this MVP to get extra vault tokens. So out of here, I'm gonna get 300 and then the 150. So the free tokens, I think they definitely need to work on those. Hopefully they do. But I mean, that's the state of the game right now. A lot of people are mad and a lot of people are happy. It just depends on the way you look at it. From a free-to-play player perspective, I still think that it's a step in the right direction, but it's not the best step because they still need to tweak it a little bit. I'm not saying give them, like, you know, make it the same as the gems, because obviously you want to have an incentive for those that want to spend the money and spend the gems. But I think there still needs to be a little bit of a balance in between, and their wording needs to be correct, because I remember somebody in the mod chat saying that I'm not gonna say their name, but they said that what makes you think that you guys are getting more tokens just because of the word vault. Of course, because the boss says vault in it, you would expect more vault tokens, like, you know what I mean? So, but I don't know, they need to like fix up their wording, and also fix up some of the drop rates and stuff like that still. It is a step in the right direction, but it's still not that great. I haven't heard of anybody get anything decent from the free token collection. Like, yeah, you can get the Flame Heart and you can get the Vanguard Contessa, the first two, the first feature card and the second feature card, but I haven't heard anybody get the ultra rare yet. So ultra rare card is what you need, and then you obviously need all the other cards to get the 13x layer. So I mean, I spent gems and I also spent the tokens, so I don't really remember how much it all costed, but I'm really glad I have this deck now, and I'm just gonna be using this deck from now on. This deck and the Earth deck, I think, are gonna be like my go-to decks now. I'm not gonna be planning on getting any other decks for a little bit. I'm just gonna save up like I usually do. So that's all for this video. If you want to learn how to use the deck, you just have to wait for that Flame Heart to spawn the Heart of Flame passive skill, and then you just proc your abilities for the Silver Hoof and then your 13x Slayer if you have it. And this is actually my first time ever having a 13x Slayer, and I'm glad I waited for the right one, because I don't like the other master the master, what are they called, legend, sorry, these legends. I love the twin dragons. I'm still gonna try to go for them, but like this, for example, like I know the 6-star one is different, but you're just transforming light gems, and then you have a 7-turn cooldown. The cooldown on this is just 3 turns, so you can keep procking this away. Like, you can just every 3 turns, as soon as you see a Heart of Flame up, you just hit it and you can keep going with it. So, and it's also destroying 5 non-fire gems plus 1 for every 3 stacks of Fable intensity. So you can do a lot with this. The relics, because you're going through this free vault token, you get a lot of relics. So this is honestly an amazing deck. I love it so far, and I have been using it in guild versus guild. I'm having a lot more fun. I don't have to wait, and it doesn't take as long to kill any guild versus guild opponent. And right now we are currently in 17th place. We're gonna try to finish out top 10 for the event, and then in guild versus guild, we're just running through our opponents. Right now, we started, like, this guild is like 2 weeks old. We started 2 weeks ago, and we started 6,000 something place in the world. And right now we're at 219, and obviously we're going to beat these guys and go on. So I'm really excited to see where we're going to finish. I really appreciate everybody hitting me up, but right now the guild is currently full. I apologize, but if you are a really good player, a really strong player, I'll, keep you in mind for the future. But right now we're booked. And I'm super excited, and I'm super happy for everybody. It's such a great guild, and I'm proud to be the leader of it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for the love and support, and let me know what you guys think, how you guys have been doing in your vault pulls, and let me know how everything is going. Thank you guys for the love and support. You guys are incredible. And again, I just wanted to let you guys know that I have direct access to the devs. So if you're running into a bug, or you got a hacker, just let me know the name, because there's a lot of hackers this time around, and I'll let them know about it. They'll go ahead and fix that. And if you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll try my best to respond to everybody, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.